record. What a fucking cock. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to a video on Overwatch. So, the season 3, has started. And I'm quite perturbed with this season. So, we've had quite a few changes, and they're all shit. Right? Listen to me. They are shit. Jeff Kaplan, I watched your video, right? And you're chatting shit. You're chatting shit, and all these people on the subreddit, I'm sorry if it offends you, you're also chatting shit. So, we're on the skill rating screen right now, okay? And we're looking at the levels from Platinum to Grandmaster. Nothing has changed in terms of score. You know, it works the same way as in Season 2, kind of. So, when you get to 2,500 or whatever, you advance to Platinum. You don't lose that rank, but your number will still go down. And however, though, now they have added special symbols. You can see these special symbols on the Diamond, Master, and Grandmaster ranks there. So, first of all is the yellow X symbol. So the yellow no entry sign thingy is on Diamond, Master and Grandmaster, which is cannot group with players that are in placements. You know what? That's fair. If you're a Diamond Master or Grandmaster and your friend wants to join, I get that. You can't group with him. Fair enough. You know what? I mean, I think it's slightly bullshit on Diamond, but fair enough. Then we'll use the arrow. We'll come back to the green Minecraft block, so we'll go to the arrow first, which is arrow down. Players can drop out of this skill tier. So if you go below the required number, so Grandmaster, for example, is 4,000. If you drop below 4,000, you are no longer a Grandmaster, you are a Master. And if you drop below 3,500, you are no longer a Master, you are a Diamond. And it's only on them two ranks, which is fine, I get, for esports, world competitive nonsense. That's exactly what you want. You want to be able to have the Masters and the Grandmasters drop to decide who is the best of the best. Fine. Now we move on to all of the shit. You're chatting fucking shit, Jeff. That is the green Minecraft blocks, which you can see is on the Diamond, Master, and Grandmaster. Again, with Grandmaster and Master, I can understand. The green Minecraft block is skill rating decays after 7 days of inactivity. Now, I get, again, with Master and Grandmaster, you need to keep playing, you need to constantly be on, you're working to form an esports team, you want to take this to the World Series, you want to win the prize money. That's fine. Why the fuck does Diamond now decay? Diamond's supposed to be the best of the best casual tier. You know, if you get to Diamond, it's like, hey guys, we got to Diamond, it's so good, it's so fun. Why the fuck is your Diamond rank going down? That's supposed to be your highest casual tier, and now your Diamond's decaying. What's that about? You're chatting shit. Right? However, I'm never going to make it to Diamond. No one's going to make it to Diamond. Or you watching right now, you might have fluked it and got Diamond. Because Jeff, Mr. Jeff Kaplan, in all of his fucking wisdom, sort your shit out. Do you need me to come to Blizzard? Like, can I have your job, Jeff? Please. Because clearly, you know, sometimes you do something right. Like, sometimes you'll be like, oh, well, the exclusive prizes from the seasonal events, yeah, you can't buy them with coins. And that was an Activision move, right? That's a stupid fucking Activision move. Everybody hated you for it. You quickly backtracked and allowed all of the Halloween items to be purchasable during the Halloween event. That's a Blizzard move. That's good. But this is like a fucking Activision move again. Like, you have dips and sways. Are you like a woman? Do you have a period, and when you're on your period you just decide to do something shitty? Because let's talk about what Activision did to fuck up this entire season, which I am so annoyed with. Especially because of how the payout works and it doesn't fucking change. So, It is now harder to get a rank up and a preliminary rank. So when you do your 10 levels, when you do your 10 placement matches and you are designated your rank, what is supposed to happen, it doesn't anymore by the way, what is supposed to happen is, depending on how many you won, you lost, and your overall personal, not your team, just your overall personal skill rating, you get determined a class and a number of a set value. And what happened in the old days was a lot of people were winning about 6 and locking into diamond, or sorry, not locking into diamond, locking into platinum almost instantly. In Season 2, myself, Midnight, who is in a call with me right now, but I don't know if he or she is talking because I've got it on mute, because if I don't have this specific game capture on mute, it creates a feedback, so you get a horrible echo. But anyway, at the end of Season 2, me, Midnight, and Alexander won 6 of our matches. We won 6 placement matches, we lost 4, and we ended up at high gold. We ended up at 2,400 in gold, and it only took a few matches for us to get to platinum. Now let me point out, again, we won 6 matches. That's about half to land into platinum. Since then, we've got a lot better. We did amazing in these placement matches, and we won 8! We won 8 of the 10 placement matches. Like, you're thinking, oh, fucking hell, 8 matches? You won 8 matches? Yeah. We actually almost drew on the last one as well, so it would have been technically 8 wins, 1 loss and a draw. That's how close we were. So, if we got 6 wins last season and pretty much hit platinum, you think winning 8, 2 more, you think winning 8 would hit you a nice solid platinum, or seems they made it a little bit harder, at least the gold, like 24499, high gold rate to go platinum. But no, for winning 8, can I please back out here? For winning 8, I got a fucking silver of 1,926. Not even a fucking gold. So all of those 8 wins, all of your personal achievements, all of your personal stats that you did across those 10 matches count for jack shit. And this is because, apparently, too many noobs were getting platinum. Now, we're going to come back to the whole noob thing in a moment, but also because your points from Season 2 carry over. So, by the end of Season 2, me and my friends knew that we weren't going to get the diamond rank. We got platinum, and it's like, oh, hey, you know what? We're not going to get diamond. So, it doesn't matter if we win or lose. They say it's competitive, but it doesn't matter if we win or lose. It's just a number. That's all it is. It's just a number. And I'm just going to treat it as just a number in a moment. But it's like, oh, it's just a number. So, it doesn't matter. And I did end Season 2 on about 1,900. Now, that might not be exactly 1926, but I did end Season 2 in the 1,900 area. It might have been 1,950, but main point was I ended Season 2 in the 1,900 area, and it's just carried over to Season 3. So, what was the point of doing the 10 placement matches? It seems like, oh, well, you ended on 1,900, so you're going to start at 1,900, and even if your skill has improved since then, and you won 8 matches, it doesn't matter, it doesn't count for shit. What you're playing at, Jeff? What was the point? What was the point of me doing the 8 matches if you're just going to start me where you started me at the end of Season 2? Because apparently all the points that you lose, all your skill ratings from Season 2, it carries over to Season 3, even though you could be a better player, you could have different teammates, you could be an entirely different person in Season 3. So why is it carrying over? You're fucking stupid. And now I'm just going to play a quick clip, which they couldn't answer. Both Midnight and Alexander couldn't answer this question, because I'll tell you the answer after. But Jeff says the complaint was all the people in competitive, all the people in the subreddit were saying, oh, well, newbies are getting into platinum, right? So fucking what? So what? Let me ask you all a question. I'm gonna tone it down now. I'm gonna show you the clip, but I'm gonna tone it down now, and I want you to think about this while you're listening to their answers, right? So let's just say every single person playing Overwatch right now, all 100,000 of them, be they silver portraits or literally level 25, they've just got into competitive. Doesn't matter if they're newbies or experts. Let me ask you this question. Why does it matter if everybody got platinum? Because let's say everybody in the world got platinum, right? So newbies and experts, every single person playing Overwatch right now got platinum. So you've got like 100 million people with platinum rank. Why is that a bad thing? Why does that matter? Because all of the newbies will stay at a low platinum. You know, let me just bring up the information again. What is it? I just need to know the scores. Tier league. So all of the newbies would have 2,500. All of the newbies would stay at 2,500 platinum, and all of the good players, all the competitive players, would get 2,900 platinum, diamond, master. They would still go up. You know, all of the good players would still get higher numbers and still get higher tiers. So why does it matter if everybody gets platinum? Why does it matter if the newbies get platinum? Because they're just going to stay low platinum. The number's going to go down. You know, their number's going to go back down into the gold and silver ranks. Why is that a bad thing? And again, here's the clip. Let's just play the clip, see if Midnight and Alexander can answer this for me. And obviously this was when it first happened and I was rather annoyed. And I am still a little bit annoyed, but let's just watch the clip. Go on then, Midnight. Care to fucking explain that again to me?
Alright, apparently what they decided to do is, in this season, the points that you had, like, last season, like, remember where you were saying that, oh, it's only a number and you're only losing points?
Yeah.
Apparently, that carried over to season 3. So if you had, like, 1,900 points or something, you're silver rank. So even if you do your placement matches or whatever, you'll still be a silver rank from what I heard.
Then what's the point of the placement matches?
I don't know. I guess to kind of factor in, like,
Well, no, it
somehow be
clearly
able to get
hasn't
better rank.
factored in anything. You just said that the score carries over from last season, which it did, because I did end up on about 1,900, which I am now. So it's factored into fucking nothing.
Yeah. That's what Jeff decided to do.
Well, Jeff's a fucking stupid piece of shit.
They said placement would be harder.
No, but Betsy, we won 8. That's
Yeah, and how many did we win last season? What rank did I end up near?
You ended up. You got 6, and you ended right near platinum.
Exactly. So now they've made it harder to get platinum.
But why? You don't even get that many points for fucking platinum.
They said because there was noobs getting platinum. I don't know. You have to watch the YouTube.
Oh yeah, they were saying that newbie players were getting into the platinum ranks for no reason.
So what? This is alright. I'm just gonna ask you both this, and I don't fucking understand it. So please explain, right? If noobs get into platinum, what's the big deal? Let's pretend that every single person in the world got into platinum, right? So every single person playing Overwatch right now got into platinum. How's that a bad thing? Everybody gets to keep their platinum, and the better players will excel into the higher numbers and get diamond and master.
The thing is, mate, me and Midnight are generally highest on eliminations, or generally holding majority of the golds, and his individual performance is a factor as well.
Yeah, I get that, but that's missing the point. Like, if everybody got a platinum, I don't understand how that's a bad thing. Because the better players...
I don't know if anyone can hit platinum rank. I don't even know if you can hit platinum rank when you... I think possibly hit platinum with a 10-game win.
No, I'm saying... What I'm saying is... Jeff's saying your score carries over because noobs were getting into platinum. I don't understand why that's a bad thing, Jeff. Jeff Kaplan, explain why that is a bad thing. Because even if every single person in the world gets to platinum, the better players like you and Midnight will excel and get high platinum and diamond. So it doesn't matter if there's noobs down at the low end of platinum, because all the better players will still have a higher number. So I don't see what's wrong with everybody getting platinum. I don't see what was wrong with the way it was in Season 2.
I don't know.
I guess
To be fair, I'm not that far off platinum.
You're not that far off platinum.
If we carried on playing for this season the way we are now, I think you'd have it in no time anyway.
Yeah.
I'm still,
So how do you feel about the new changes, Sparrow?
I'm pretty fucking perturbed at the new changes. Why the fuck has my volume gone down? I'm pretty perturbed at the new changes.
Yeah. Apparently they've heard like complaints from people with Overwatch subs, one saying that it was too easy to get
Oh,
the
we heard
platinum.
complaints! Did we hear complaints from the PTR? Was it the PTR?
Yes.
Yeah, of course it fucking was. Right,
The same people that say
hold
Hong Kong
on.
doesn't need a nurse.
Shut up a minute. Just for everybody watching the video, that's their argument. We're gonna get in. I'm gonna splice this in the middle. Gonna get back into. I'm gonna open Game Capture Device Pro now. I'm gonna play some Overwatch footage. Gonna fucking record video. Fuck's sake. Alright, so you've watched the clip, so now I want you to leave a answer. Help me understand, please. Because I know that when I bitch about Overwatch, it gets quite a lot of negative dislikes. It's like, oh, you hate Overwatch, you're a piece of shit, Spyro. Fuck you, Spyro. You're a dick, Spyro. And it's like, you know what? You have to bitch about these things or Jeff doesn't learn his lesson. Because clearly, Jeff is hanging around with someone at Activision and fucking it up. So, you know, tell me why it's a bad thing for everybody to get platinum. Because as I say, all the newbies that do end up getting platinum, they're going to get 2,500, yay, they've got the platinum, but then they're going to drop to 2,400, 2,300. Their number's still going to go down, and all of the good players will still be getting placed with all the good players, because they're going to get 2,600, 2,700, diamond, master ranks. They're still going to be going up and still get placed with the same people. Everybody's still going to get placed with the same correct rankings and the same correct numbers, even if everybody is platinum. So it doesn't matter. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe there is. But you tell me. And I feel like it's pretty cheap. Because again, if we just go to the information here and go to the tier leagues, it's just a pretty cheap way of saying no one deserves a gold weapon. Like, look, for silver, you get 200 points. And considering that a gold weapon is 3,000, right? If you are a noob, and now it's even harder. So remember, all of the really shit newbie players, they're going to end up with bronzes. They're going to end up with 100 points. So you're telling me all these noobs have got to win 30 seasons? They've got to get bronze in 30 seasons to get a gold weapon. That is absolute shit. You are chatting shit. Give me, Jeff, give me a week and I will fix your ranking things. All your gold weapons, if you're going to make it harder to get rank ups, right? If you're going to make it that ridiculously hard to get rank ups, then you got to reduce the gold weapons. The gold weapons have got to be 1,500. I think that's being fair. You know, originally I said 1,000 and people were like, that's too low. And I argued the point with them, and I had a few people say, what about half at 1,500? And you know, even if you get into diamond, that's not enough. And I think that gold would award you 600. That's half a platinum weapon. Then silver gives you 400, which is a quarter of a gold weapon. So give me the gold weapons and competitive, Jeff Kaplan. You clearly can't be trusted. You clearly don't know what you're doing. You just keep fucking it up. There was nothing wrong with how Season 2 worked. Season 2 was fine. And if you just left it alone, if you hadn't touched it, it was exactly the same. You might have even convinced me that the gold weapons are worth 3,000, but now as it stands, because it's ridiculously fucking hard to get a single rank up, and you get a shit payout even with a gold rank, the gold weapons aren't worth 3,000. It's fucking imbalanced as shit, Jeff. You can't be trusted. Please give competitive to your brother. I think you've got a brother. I'm pretty sure I've heard your brother speak before on the Overwatch videos on your official Overwatch YouTube channel, but give your brother the competitive side, because you cannot be trusted with the competitive side. Let him sort it out. Anyway, so yes, the competitive area of Season 3 is pretty damn screwed. Ranking up is damn near impossible. You get an absolute garbage payout for ranking up, and apparently it's really bad when someone gets platinum, or someone getting platinum. That means that they're so close to a gold weapon, even though they're not, because, you know, a gold weapon is 3,000, and even if you hit platinum, that's not even 1/3, because you need 1,000 to get 1/3, so platinum's not even that much for a gold weapon. So, yeah, Season 3 is... nothing's changed too much in terms of, like, how the ranking system works. All they've done is tighten the restraints, so it's even harder to get a rank up, but they haven't tweaked the actual prize payouts, which is garbage. And then obviously with Diamond, your rank can decay on that, or your skill rating can decay on Diamond, which a lot of Diamond players will not be happy about, because that's supposed to be the best casual level. Your rank's only supposed to decay on Master and Grandmaster, but, you know, I've got Final Fantasy 15 review coming tomorrow. I'm going to watch the Game Awards tonight, so I might record some footage for that, maybe tweet some stuff out for that. And then I've got the top 5 and bottom 5 if the Last Guardian isn't delayed again, but we'll see. But for now, that's the state of Season 3. You done goofed, Jeff. You done fucked it up. I was loving all the changes that you've made to Symmetra. I'm extremely excited for the changes you've made to Symmetra, but you done fucked it up. So, yeah. Give competitive to your brother. But for now, thank you all for watching me give honest criticism and a bit of a bitch and a moan at Jeff. If you do play Overwatch, be it PC or PS4 or Xbox, please leave your answers to why everybody having platinum is a bad thing down below, but so far no one's been able to answer that question. And if you do play Overwatch, and you do like to go for the gold weapons to make yourself feel like a special little snowflake, then tell me what your feelings on the new rules for ranking are. Tell me what you think about it becoming harder to get a rank up, and tell me what you think about the fact that if you get diamond, your score can still go down. But for now, thank you for hearing me out, and I'll try and edit the 15 review tomorrow together, unless we've got some good Game Awards stuff. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then leave a like. If you didn't enjoy it, then that's perfectly fine. Leave a dislike, but if you're going to leave a dislike, actually leave a comment and tell me why you think I'm wrong in a nice, civil, creative way. Like, don't just say, oh, fuck you, you're wrong because fuck you. Actually give me some good reasons. And if you don't want to miss out on any other Overwatch footage, because I want to record more. I'm going to start doing the Overwatch series again, then do feel free to make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell, because we might as well bitch at YouTube while I'm finishing this off. Make sure you hit the bell. You got to hit the bell, or YouTube doesn't let you see my videos, because YouTube is being an Activision and fucking up, so there you go. And as always, there are links below to my Twitter, my DeviantArt, and my Patreon if you need to see what I'm doing or uploading or supporting me further. But for now, thank you for watching. I'll see all of you for tomorrow for either 15 or the Game Awards. Garbage day.
Garbage day.